Hey Virgo, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do your weekly reading, which is May 11th through May 18th. All right, so what are we looking at this week? We're going to look at what your person's energy is towards you, okay? We're going to do this through using the Lenormand deck. And then we're going to look at what their intentions are going forward, okay? And what they have possibly learned from this connection. All right, so let's see what we have here. What's their energy towards you? Okay, so we've got the divine feminine here, all right? And this could be divine feminine or significant female. All right, so we have the coffin. And then we have the ring. Okay. So, first of all, the person that you're connecting with here, I feel like this person spends a lot of time reminiscing about you and an ending between the two of you. Okay, you can see there are actually two significant female cards in this deck. One is facing the past, which is what this card is, and one is facing the future. So I feel like what this is saying is that this person is thinking a lot about a connection that the two of you had in the past that probably ended at some point. What their energy is saying is that, that this bond, the ring indicates a very strong bond. So I feel like it's a bond that they haven't been able to let go of. All right. So if you are a masculine watching this, this could indicate how you feel towards somebody. Okay, you can watch it in terms of that as well. All right, so let's see what this person's intentions are towards you. All right, so I'm using the After Tarot. Okay, so basically this is the deck that illustrates what would happen after the Rider-Waite deck. So it gives you some additional insight. All right, so what is this person's intentions towards you? All right, so we have Two of Swords. So I feel like if this person was not able to make a choice in the past, you know, I feel like they've gained additional knowledge and information. Okay, you can see that in this particular card, that blindfold that's normally covering her eyes is now lifted enough so she can see. She can see what's going on here. Okay, so this might have been a situation where somebody felt competition. It could have been your person, it could have been you, but I feel like there's been some illumination around a situation that maybe you didn't have that maybe they didn't have all the information on. They might have seen somebody in your life as competition, and now they're seeing it for what it really was, which was not competition. That person was not competition towards them. So, you know, again, if you ever have inaccurate information on your social media, it's really worth it to take it down, because it creates assumptions that literally could cause months or years to go by because somebody is assuming the wrong thing about you. So I feel like this person has been illuminated to something that maybe they thought was going on, but they realized it never was. All right, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, you can see the Four of Pentacles. Normally it's this guy here. He has two pentacles under his feet, one at his chest and one on top of his head. But look who is in this card. You know, it's the death guy. You know, and the death guy is basically saying, you know, you can't hold back anymore. Okay? So whatever this person has been holding back, okay, it's like it's high time that, you know, that you share what you've been holding back. So I feel like this person is, you know, being hit over the head by this guy, you know, and his pentacles are knocked onto the ground. You know, it's like whatever this person needs to share, I feel like there's an overwhelming need for them to share it. Okay? And they feel more confident about it now because they're seeing things now, or seeing things more clearly now that they weren't seeing in the past. Okay, so then we have 10 of Swords. So it's interesting. I feel like there have been a couple people in this person's life that are really helping him or her, okay? That are really helping them to see things differently, that are helping them to, you know, either gain the confidence to not hold themselves back as much anymore. And also, these people in this person's life are supporting them when they're down. And, you know, in the classic 10 of Swords, the gentleman here that these two people are carrying, you know, is on the ground face down with swords in their back. You can see that these two gentlemen here took the swords out of this person's back and are taking, you know, carrying this person to safety or carrying this person away. But what's interesting is they, you know, they put one sword with him, and that sword represents the truth. So I feel like there are people in this person's life that are really helping them to illuminate to what their truth is. You know, and that person, those people could be close friends of your person. They could be mutual friends of yours. They could be family members, or this, you know, it could be you. It could be you that's helping this person based on what you have said and done. All right, and then we have the Emperor. So, you know, I feel like overall what this person has gained is a real true sense of the power of reasoning. I feel like whatever they thought was going on in the past, whatever it was with respect to you, you know, you guys could have been in this ongoing cycle of arguments. It could have been around jealousy. It could have been around something to do with a lack of trust. It could have been very small, petty things. But I feel like this person has really gained a sense of control over possibly how they react to things. I don't feel like their reactions were necessarily logical and reasonable in the past. And I feel like they know that now. And I feel like that's coming either from the connection with you and realizing, that this bond was deeper than petty arguments. There could be a lot of regret about having lost you in the past, or if they stepped away, or if you left. I kind of feel like you might have been the one to have left this. But if they left, I feel like they are strongly regretting it. But it's because they've gained a sense of reasoning over, over the things that weren't working. They realized their part in it. They realize how destructive some of what they have said and done could have been. Okay? Let's pull one card for the Emperor. The Tower. So this very clearly says that in order for this person to have gained this sense of reason, something major had to change here. And I feel like this person has gone through that. Something major here has changed for this person, which I feel like is leading them back to the bond that they had with you. All right, so we're going to pull a couple of Power of Love cards. Which can illustrate what they've learned or what they have changed within themselves. All right, so we have Satisfaction. So this says, you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So this is somebody in your life that really allowed others to define them. And that might have caused them a lot of dissatisfaction in their life. They might have felt a lot of powerlessness. And with this Emperor here, I feel like they're feeling very satisfied with, gaining control over not only knowing that they have the power to do what they want, but now they can come from a place of love versus a place of always wanting or needing to be validated by others, which I don't feel was happening for this person anyway. And when a person feels very small or feels unvalidated in life, there's a chance that they don't have a lot of self-love. And I feel like some of the petty arguments and things that were going on in the past between the two of you were really rooted in that. So in other words, a lot of that didn't have anything to do with you. It had to do with their past experiences and how they brought those forward. What else do we have here? Okay, so we have Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. I feel like that's exactly what is happening here. This person is realizing the value of this connection. This person might have hastily ended this connection, or you might have hastily ended this connection in the past, and the bond from their perspective still is here. It still lingers. And, they're learning, cooperation. Possibly they're learning compromise as well. It's a team. We're a team. It's not you against me. It's you and me. There's a big difference. All right. So Virgo, that is what I have for you for this week. This is good. All right. So if you are looking for a personal reading, you can reach out to me. All the information you need is in the description box below. You will get a response back quickly. If not, no problem. I will just talk to you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.